trust you again. Getting better at choosing friends. This time.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Texas.
The Brown Bombers really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. He's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Brown Bomber, Wilder. His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, the Witch.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10.
Come on, man, get out of there, get out of there.
What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throwing real quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You time a right hand right over it.
The Brown Bombers making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Circle, circle.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Able to lock in that target and bring it home well.
One or two more of those, it'll be the end of the night.
In and out, in and out.
How about that left hand? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Brown Bomber. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. He returns fire with fire. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Away by the Brown Bomber.
Hold on to it.
He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Side to side, move your head. Side
Off
to
the
side.
side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
The Brown Bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Right to the belt line. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Not much action as he just ties up. Solid straight right hand. Good combination to the body. Goes up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that, where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy, when you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
The Brown Bombers' opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Parries that punch intended for the head. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
The Brown Bombers' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. A well-targeted hook to the head by the Brown Bomber. And he engages in the clinch. Good effective work with that straight right hand. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. The Brown Bombers' combination punching is working well here. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. Halfway through round number 2. Great movement to get away from those punches. Doubles up the jab to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Brown Bomber. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Nice strike after catching one by the Brown Bomber. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Commits to the straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
It worked in the body.
Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
You need to cover up.
This is yours, you hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep throwing points like that and keep throwing punches. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing real good, champ. Just like this.
Start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Head and body. Come on, champ. Head and body. That's right. Protect
The Brown Bombers so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. He just missed that shot up top. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Very accurate with the overhand right.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Good job, boy. Good job.
Good flush shot upstairs. The Brown Bombers coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Relax, relax.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A well-placed overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Hands up.
Nice work with the overhand right. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Targeting up top now, little return fire with the hook. And now he's targeting upstairs. And right hand lands flush. Blocks that belt line well.
Double up your punch. Work the body.
The Brown Bombers movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Right back downstairs. The Brown Bombers' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And that's the end of round 3.
Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. Jab your way, okay? Jab it. Come on, whatever you do.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Don't fight is fight. Jab and move.
Three rounds completed here as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Brown Bombers picking up right where he left off. He is damaged. Did you see that? What a right hand that was that floored him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Brown Bomber. punches together, landing 2 shots there. Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot, now he gives a left. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
That's a big hook to the head by the Brown Bomber. Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. Well-placed jab straight. The Brown Bomber's right hand scores well that time. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Trigger after getting tagged like that. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for posture. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
New round underway here. He's hoping that it doesn't look like the last stanza where he was knocked down.
Well, this is a sport, a profession where hope is attached to something very tangible. You know, it's not just a notion, we hope, but it's attached to his jab. It's attached to his head movement. He has a good jab. He has good head movement. Guess what? He has hope he'll be okay to that ground.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the head shot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Solid. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. The Brown Bombers, hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Brown Bomber, Wilder.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.
This is that black still in the game without an accomplice. On a conquest with comments that cause conflict. Who cares? You hate, but you can't debate when the truth's there. And the truth is the black's the truth, yeah. And why the proof's there, just call them a new tear that has everyone talking. in the bees, couple camera shots, 1 or 2 stars, several albums.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. The Brown Bomber's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. He's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Brown Bomber, Wilder. And his opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, the Risk.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Blocks that punch.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, Sam.
What's the worst kind of situation you can get yourself into when you're fighting a guy who you know has superior hand speed?
You start thinking too much, Joe. You start second-guessing yourself. Start being a little hesitant.
Good-looking jab there. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Protecting his head well with his guard. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. And there he is scoring with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. The Brown Bombers getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Gets rid of that effort. Combination to the head. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Showing you some defense there with the block. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job.
You need to keep that head moving.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Let's move.
Back to the body.
Scored well up top. Up top with the right hand. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Solid right hands headline that exchange. He fires off the combination there and it lands. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Make your presence known out there.
Nice work. Good job in that round. Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Watch that.
Stay away from the inside.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Brown Bomber. There he is, landing a combo. Nearly flooring him, the hooks by the Brown Bomber. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to cover up that gut. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Come on, keep moving.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Solid left hand to the head.
Jump on him right now.
Clean shot with the right. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it. Oh, he is stunned, he could go down. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand.
Stay with him.
Lands a big hook.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
The Brown Bombers putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there. And banging away he goes. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
And now he scores well with the straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And we come to the end of round number 2. The Brown Bombers' approach is to score from the outside. That's already shown itself early on here as he scored to his opponent's head.
Lean to the side. Boom. Counter.
This is a wipeout for winning this fight. You keep doing what you're doing, and you got this in the bag. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Relax. Now you got to relax, all right?
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
That's a big big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created range, created distance, created a hole, and he filled that hole.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Brown Bomber. Right to the body. How about that hook by the Brown Bomber? There's a good right hand. Fires off that hook. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. The Brown Bombers using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab from the right distance.
Good fundamental work. Landing the 1-2 there. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. The Brown Bombers, the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. A little head hunting with the right.
Keep your distance.
Solid hook.
Move out of there.
Overhand right can be so effective. Well-placed hook there. Good return fire that time. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Brown Bombers not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. There's a nice left hand able to get in. What a forceful hook by the Brown Bomber. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Nicely timed 1-2. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break. Nice work, champ. Nice work. You can't handle your speed. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
Well, let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 3 rounds. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
The Brown Bombers doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Good job protecting himself. Well placed, straight right hand.
Let me see.
The Brown Bombers not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. A little 1-2, jab followed by the cross.
Keep working, keep working.
The Brown Bombers doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. The Brown Bombers showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by by the Brown Bomber. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by the Brown Bomber. He scored well after being hit himself. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The Brown Bomber's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Was just off the mark. To the head he goes with a left hand. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
The Brown Bomber's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Right to the head with that right. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. The Brown Bomber showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Round number 5 has arrived. The Brown Bombers refreshed. You can just see it in them. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good right hand. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Able to place the right. Wow, what a big, big shot comes crashing home. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
The Brown Bombers tagged by a hook. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Now he ties up there. And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. The Brown Bombers showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Little head hunting with the left. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to. He is not in good shape. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world, he just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. Look at this. The Brown Bombers in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the Brown Bomber, Wilder.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.